damn, like, damn, like, my dude, that action. I actually enjoyed the action they showed. And now, before I start my video, I'm kind of unwell, so I won't be responding. Most of the times, I won't be responding because I'm kind of unwell right now. So it's just that I have a little fever right now, so most probably I'll be resting for a few hours. So any comments in the next few hours, I most probably won't be responding to them. I've not been responding to comments like 2 hours ago too. I just saw the show and wanted to make a review because I enjoy making reviews. So that's the reason why I wanted to make a review. So I'm just going to say that I am kind of unwell. So most probably, if I'm ignoring your comment, most probably it is because I am unwell right now because I need to rest right now after I do this review. So most probably for the next few hours, I may not, most probably not respond to your comments. Now, straight away, I want to talk about this episode. I I'm gonna say this is most probably the best episode of all of the four episodes I've seen. Like they really notched up the animation from the first four episode, and I really loved it. Now the first thing I want to point out is that first scene. The guy, my dude Yatsumura, really tortured this guy. Like she went full in on this guy. Now that's another thing. Well, Serena, she's basically. I'm sorry, but I really have a. I mean, she's really bad and she's like really worse than anything. But I really have this weird tooth fetish because I really do have that vampire tooth fetish. That's the reason I can't hate her. But yeah, I understandably you guys will hate me for saying this, but she's a really hateable character. She really is, and they did a good job to make her hateable for a lot of people because most probably on the way she does things because she basically called Aya or Asagiri a piece of garbage when she basically herself is one. Now I understand what she meant by that, meaning that she killed her friends. Basically, Aya killed Serena's friends. But when you look at these stuff like she's in the end a scumbag and you don't have the right to call somebody else piece of garbage when you are one yourself. So just pointing it out there. Also, I want to point out the action was top notch. I have to give it to the action. Like, well done, my dude. Like, whoever's making this, I know this is a new studio. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure this is a new studio. Yeah, I think so. It is not an old studio because I don't recognize these animations. Most probably it's a new studio. So, but I have to give it to it. Like, damn. Like, this is this is pretty good action. Like the action sequence was well done. Like each and every animation, I really liked even the frames of animation. It was really good. Now, speaking of the storyline from this, I also saw in the opening there are a lot of things spoiling. There's just not one Tempest. There are a lot of Tempest. If you guys watched the opening, so if you guys didn't watch the opening, just skip what I'm gonna say, skip out what I'm gonna say. So there are a lot of Tempests through the opening I'm seeing, and a lot of Magical Girl. So this is most probably gonna be like an all-out war now. This is gonna be like an arc which will be surrounded by war, like an all-out war, like Fate style war. I have that feeling like this is gonna be an all-out war between every single body. So yeah, I also want to point out that most probably uh, these now Aya, like Serena, who tricked. I'm sorry I said her name Aya. I know people hate me for that, but I'm kind of unwell, so my mind isn't working that well. I'm sorry, but yeah, Serena basically she also tricked Nijima. In a way, she didn't trick Nijima. She just told her the truth, but in a scummy way. So like she told her the truth, and basically Nejima tries to kill Shioi but fails because pretty much Yatsumura activates one of Shioi's Chitoi's stick, and basically it puts a shield, that shield stick, basically that happens. And then after that, Asagiri takes the responsibility, and Yatsumura is pretty much in danger, but I don't think she's gonna die, because we saw in the beginning of the episode, like the first episode, that Yatsumura was pretty much alive, so most probably I'll say that he's not gonna die. And I'm not gonna say the cutting is brutal, but I have to say the victim, like the killer's teeth are removed, and the way he was put on the track, that wasn't shown in the last episode, if you guys remember. But yeah, that shit, it was very, very brutal. Like that's the torture worse than death. That's basically that it is. But that's putting that aside. I also want to point out that Nijima couldn't kill Shioi. So what she most probably did, and somebody in the comments of episode 1 told me that the stuff with Aya's brother gets worse. So this is most probably what that person meant with that. Most probably Nijima, who figured out that Aya and Yatsumura were the one who, like, who tricked her. Most probably that's what she thinks. They tricked her into like being friends and stuff. They tricked her. She basically thinks about that. My guess is that most probably Aya's brother will be Nijima's slave from now on, and I I think so. That's where the worst part comes from, and I'm not actually surprised by Nijima's action or Nijimi's action. I'm sorry, I'm saying Nijima. Is it Nijimi? Nijima? Whatever. I'm kinda not surprised by Niji's action, because the way she is, the way she's portrayed to be, she's definitely looking for revenge, and we all know revenge leads to wrong things. I also want to point out Aya saves Serena, and I know a lot of people would be like, oh, Serena should have died right there, right over, like it should have been all over, and they're pulling some fairy tale bullshit. Oh, we can't let this character die. Yeah, a lot of people would be that way, but I think so. I may understand why Asagiri this is very understandable rather than friendship and power bullshit. I think so. This is rather understandable why Asagiri actually did the job she did. She wanted to save Serena because she didn't want her to die. Basically, she didn't want another victim to fall because of her. That's basically her thinking. So that's the reason, most probably, why she wanted to help Serena. Now, if this pulls out some friendship bullshit, okay, yeah, I'll take the yellow there. But this is most probably my guess. This is why Aya wanted to save Serena, is because she didn't want another mistake to happen due to her. She didn't want that. So most probably she saved her for that reason. At the same time, now Asagiri and Itsumura in hospital. Yatsumura will not die. I'm pretty sure, because again, episode 1 we see Aya and Atsumura right over there. Now again, I'm saying this is gonna be an all-out war, like legit. And we also see at the end this eye patch girl. And whenever I see an eye patch girl, I kind of feel like something fishy is going to happen. Like something fishy. I recognize straight away that something fishy is going to happen as soon as I saw Eye Patch Girl in the intro. I straight away realize, somehow I know that something fishy is going to happen whenever I see an eye patched girl or an eye patched guy. Like, it legit feels like something fishy is going to happen. Like, something fishy is up there. Whenever I see that, is like when I saw Mutsuki for the first time, it was my guess as well, like, oh, something fishy is gonna happen, but that didn't happen. You'll understand later on. But anyways, that and then I also saw other characters, like the chick from Another. I sort of said something fishy is gonna happen, and the ending twisted the whole fishiness from me. But yeah, I straight up said something fishy is gonna happen. Um, and then after that, I'll like there are so many characters that I saw that something fishy is gonna happen, and for the first time ever, when I saw an eye patch girl, I was like, something fishy is gonna happen, and that actually happened. Like, no, for the second time, I would say, because the Raikou, I predicted the same thing, and here again it happened again. So basically, this eye patch girl wants to kill uh Shioi, and I think that she'll most probably succeed. Most probably Shioi will get killed. It's a cliche, I know, But yeah, she'll most probably get Shioi, most probably get killed, and the information about Tempest will not spread. Most probably. I personally don't know if that doesn't happen. I don't know what they're gonna do because come on, like that's the most predictable thing that can happen. If they go the unpredictable route, I don't understand what type of unpredictability they'll pull out because right now it's a very predictable route they're going to. Are gonna kill Shioi most probably, and Asagiri and Yatsumura are gonna know something about Shioi's dying wish, something like Shioi's dying message or something. That would most probably be a thing. I think so. That would be something that would happen. But again, if that doesn't happen and she always survives, she survives. So let me know what do you think about this episode of Magical Girl Side. Let me know. What do you think about Asagiri's action? Did you think so she needed to save Sarita, or did you think that Sarita should have died? Sarita is not backing out. Just putting it out. Sarita is still going after the hunt. Most probably she's less upset right now than what she was previously. Like she was raging out, but she's still going after the hunt. Let me know what you think about Nietzsche. What is she gonna do with Aya's brother? Let me know about that. She's gonna turn to slave, or do you think something else is gonna happen? Let me know about that too. And I think so. That's all about this episode. Let me know about the whole episode. What do you think about it? Because most probably this is the best episode so far I've seen in terms of animation to the storyline. This is the best episode I've seen all over Magical Girl Side. Now, let me know what do you think about this episode. Just like me, do you think it's the best episode or not? And I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.